2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here at the Stadium Course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. It's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right, where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you, but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Well, this should find the short grass. Time for the second shot into the first. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This is from miles away. It was on a good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Starting the round at even par. Here we are at the second tee.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to get yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, I'm down on the 9th hole. This is Kevin Kisner's next shot.
Chance to move inside the top 20 if you can hold this putt.
This one looking really good.
Oh, what a lovely putt to make. And that will take him to 3 under. And back to the course with the live action. Now, this lies pretty deep here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, what a great stroke. Ooh. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. And that's all she wrote. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Opting for the 5-iron. That might be one club too many. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Second shot here.
Nicely holed. Let's get back to it, shall we? This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Didn't that look good for a long time? Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And well holed. Let's move on. Currently 1 under for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole.
Par 4, 384 yards, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's a little untidy. And John, what's this one looking like?
They ended up quite deep into the rough here, guys. I'm not seeing the likelihood of getting a lot of this one.
Going with the 5-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And down it goes. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 5th. This looks to be heading to the green. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down here on the 13th, this is Kevin Kisner.
You're kidding me. Did he hold that? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 6th.
This one is chewing fiber.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. It's just about 3 feet away. Job done. Let's head to the next. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. looks to be going with the 5-iron. It's a little wayward.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm down on the 8th hole. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
Oh, that's great. It just missed. That is outstanding. And snatches a birdie as well.
A little punch shot here. Oh, yes! What a result! Fantastically played.
Getting ready to play their third. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Good looking putt. And there it is. At -2, going along nicely today. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Going with the 5-wood. That's out to the right for sure. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Ooh, right by the hole. Bogey putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier.
I gotta say, this is a 10 on the scale.
Wonderful effort. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
That one's heading down Broadway. Well, Richard's got a big-time feel about it, this Players' Championship. Known by some as the 5th major. What are your thoughts?
Not for me. I think it's the thing I love about it the most, it's got a great field. I mean, this week you got to beat 99 of the world's top 100 to walk away the champion. And it's a fairly open tournament, but it always has the feel that the biggest and the best players rise to the occasion to challenge this golf course. It's not easy. It's got a lot of quirky things about it. It's firm, it's fast, it's difficult, but if you're hitting it in the right spots off the tee, you have a really good chance of hitting close with your second shot. It's just a tactician's dream. And so I find it to be more about players that plod along, that actually have a well thought out execution plan. I think that players that it just kind of, they make it up as they go along, they don't fare well around this golf course.
I like the fact that there's no one particular player it suits. It's a golf course, when you look through the history of champions, yes, you've had the absolute stars of the game, players that can hit the ball a mile, but then you've got the players that are, as you suggested, tacticians, shorter hitters, plot their way around, get the job done. I like that concept.
Well, it's, you know, and you can have the long hitters taking out irons and taking advantage of it, where some of the other shorter hitters are hitting three-wooder drivers. So yeah, there's just a multitude of ways to take on this golf course, but you have to be committed to every single shot. You have to know exactly where you need to place in the fairway to make sure your second shot is in a good angle. I could go through many examples, but on each and every hole, there's a place where you can be on the fairway, but out of position.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time to head to the 11th hole now for this highlight.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he? Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
Let's return to live play now. From around 170 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Tracking. A well hold. He'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. There's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Make sure you get both the line and the speed right here. It's a long putt. Go in. And down she goes, the long-range bomb. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. He's in the bunker. Not sure how this one's lying. John?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. It should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now at 3 under overall. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 12th. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine. Looking great now.
That was a gallant attempt. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Going with the 7. This one might need to set. Well struck. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
37 feet at least to the cup from here, guys.
Oh, just missed. And this one is for his par. I like the look of this. Solid par putt, that. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Opting for the 5-iron. This one might need to get down a little. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
A few shots under par at the moment. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot.
Third shot now.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final three.
Atta boy, good shot. That's not what they were looking for.
A bit short with that effort.
And here we are with the third shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Ooh, nice looking putt. Well hold. And now at 3 under overall.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 5, 486 yards. Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
That's heading into the rough, I think. And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. I can watch shots like this all day, every day. Okay, let's get back to the action. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
That shot's going to get rinsed, I think. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Going with the 8-iron here. Just needs this one to kick right. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Well, this has not been a pretty hole. Down in 2 would do them a world of good. This for the bogey.
Let's have a look at Sergio Garcia from earlier.
Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
This putt's long, fellas, and it's got to be at least 31 feet.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. That's well holed. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. Let's hope that double bogey doesn't haunt them on this one. That was tough.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Well played, mate. Well, if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot, but there's just one more to play.
There's one final test, the second shot at 18, water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level, give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie, but par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. get in the hole. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And let's have another look at that one. Okay, 18 holes behind them and a solid start, but unspectacular.
Unspectacular. Yeah, it was just a blasé kind of round. Nothing really going either direction for them, and you know, there's a few rounds to go, but they need something good to happen.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.